devices, fingertips trembling. "We've done more for the black community," Trump declared, voice booming down each row, "than any president since Abraham Lincoln." His words landed like a gauntlet at Jasmine's feet. A ripple of murmurs spread through the crowd, some nods of agreement, some grimaces at the audacity. Yet Jasmine Crockett sat motionless, the flash of camera bulbs catching in her dark eyes. She folded her hands on the table before her and allowed the silence to stretch, to taste the weight of history in every syllable. When she spoke, her voice was smooth but charged, carrying both the cool logic of a practiced advocate and the quiet fire of someone who had borne witness to generations of pain. "Gratitude doesn't replace justice," she said. "When you measure progress with gratitude alone, you erase the suffering that went unaddressed. You quiet the voices that still demand to be heard." A single gasp darted through the front rows, like a bird startled from its perch. The moderator's jaw tightened. His hand hovered over the next question. But Trump was not accustomed to being challenged, certainly not on this stage, not after such a self-congratulatory assertion. His mouth curved into a sharp, rehearsed smirk. Before she could elaborate, before the audience could fully absorb her challenge, Trump's tone dropped. The microphones captured it all. Every inflection, every breath. "Shut your mouth, Ape," he snapped, each word clipped and cruel. In that instant, sound evaporated. The insult, too coarse, too raw, hung in the cavernous hall like a physical blow. Papers fluttered as if caught in an invisible gust. A student in the third row seized her seat back, knuckles whitening. A photographer froze mid-click. The camera's whir cutting into the thick silence. Jasmine's hand paused above her notes, pencil perched like a sword. Shock rippled through the auditorium and beyond, carried on the feed that millions of living rooms were watching. Online, phones lit up like so many warning beacons. Hashtags blossomed before the segment ended, spreading outrage in real time. But here, in the gilded hall, the spellbound audience witnessed something raw and unfiltered. Power laid bare, a vice grip on civility. Jasmine's expression did not fracture. No tears stung her eyes. No tremor betrayed her composure. Instead, she leaned forward, elbows resting lightly on the table. Her voice, when she spoke, was calm, too calm, even, to be entirely human. Yet in that stillness, there was a promise of fire. "Mr. President," she began, each word measured and resonant, "I wasn't raised to match ignorance with silence." She paused, letting the hush deepen. "But I was taught that when someone shows you who they are, you listen. America just did. If you're watching this while on the go,